Hi guys, welcome to my channel Final Beauty, or welcome back. I'm Debbie if you don't know me. So today's video I'm going to be creating a witchy look with the Divination palette from Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh. I picked this up from Glisten Cosmetics, which is their UK reseller. They got it to me super quickly. I ordered this on Friday on the launch day and it was here on Tuesday morning. This is the first chance I've had to film with it. I've got the day off today, it's Friday, and I'm hoping to get this video up as I'm filming it, so should be up for you today. And we're going to create a very witchy inspired look, some purple, some green, nothing too revolutionary but very appropriate for the season. So without further ado, I'll scooch you in, I'll show you the shades and we'll get started. Okay guys, so this is the palette. We're going to be working with the purple row and the green row. There's some really beautiful shades in here. It's in the usual Blend Bunny gradient. I picked this one up because it's got like black smoky sort of shades. It's got some neutrals, purples and greens, which are my favourites. There's a row of blues, but I can forgive it for that. I'm not into blue. But everything else is my kind of vibe, and I really do enjoy the Blend Bunny quality. So yeah, looking forward to creating a look with this. So to start the look off, I'm going to prime with my Juvia's iPrep iPrime primer. I've not used this for a while, just fancied to mix things up a little bit. The last time I've used a Blend Bunny palette was the Surge palette. I've been ordering all of their palettes pretty much from Glisten, and I have them all, but I've not used them on my channel. Well, not them all. I don't have the Ellis Atlantis, the Dollhouse, Forget Me Not, I think, oh, and the Little Miss She Never Misses. They're the only ones I don't have. I've got all the others, and I'm really excited to have them. Glisten are amazing because they always have a code, so if you order from them and it's over £50, you can use the code SAVE25 and get 25% off, and you qualify for free shipping in the UK. So it's made Blend Bunny affordable for us peeps in the UK, which is nice. And as I say, their customer service is second to none. You get things really quickly. They normally ship on the same day that you order. So to get this palette shipped for free and to get that code, I bought the lip liner from the Little Miss She Never Misses collection, the Donnie Darkowitz collection, because I love the look of that. It's like a deep chocolate brown. I haven't got too many lip liners like that, so that made it that I got the palette for £45, and that included that lip liner as well and free shipping. So yeah, definitely the way to go if you're in the UK. Don't order off of the Blend Bunny site, you'll pay a fortune in shipping. Order from Glisten. Okay, so I'm keeping this look pretty simple, but I want it to be fairly dramatic. So I'm going to do purple on the top. I'm just going to use pretty much the purple gradient with this iridescent shade in the inner corner, and then I'm going to go some way across this green row, but I only want to keep it to these sort of shades. I don't want it too light. I want to keep this a very grungy look, so probably just those two shades on the lower lash line. But we'll start with the upper lids and the purple. I'm going to start with the deepest shade, which is 8 Ball here in my outer corners. I've got a Sigma E27 here, just to place that colour down. You've got my curly hair today. I had my hair done yesterday and they get it so straight and it looked beautiful, and it was still straight when I woke up this morning. I was like, perfect, that's going to look great for filming, don't need to mess with that. But I always go for a walk in the morning, and it's really foggy today, and I came back and this is the result. And I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered to straighten it, so welcome to what my husband calls Crazy Meg of Putney hair. I don't know who Crazy Meg of Putney is, but I'm her today. It just goes super crazy, my hair, and I can't do anything with it. Generally on the daily, this is how it looks anyway. It's like I only straighten it if I'm going out or to film a video. That is a super pigmented purple, isn't it? Wow. I'm coming out a little bit here because I want to join up the green underneath. So I'm going for a bit of a weird shape. The trouble with this primer, it's tacky, which is my preference for a primer, so it grips the shadows, but it's a little bit creasy in my old wrinkled eyes. Old wrinkled eyes and Crazy Meg hair. I'm really selling it to you today. I'm in a really good mood though. I've got the day off, as I say, and work's been a lot. It's been really tiring. I've just been worn out, and I don't know if you guys ever get sort of tired of the routine of life, you know, just the get up, work, like so knackered that you just lay on the sofa watching telly, go to bed, rinse and repeat, you know, that's how I was feeling life was getting. So I really needed a day to myself today, and I really wanted to film some YouTube because I feel so frustrated that I've got so many ideas for looks and so many things I want to do but no energy to execute them. So yeah, I might film twice today, take this off and film with something else, because I'm really in the mood to do some YouTube stuff today. I just want to soften the edges a little bit, but I wanted to take this up pretty high, so that's why I've come up quite a bit. These just blend so easy, don't they? I do love Blend Bunny's quality. I wish they'd bring the Surge palette back or something similar to it though, because those neons are fire. They're really, really good. It's a shame that everybody didn't get the chance to get that one. I think they can't get the ingredients anymore. I think that was the reason. But I think that'll be forever my favourite because of everything that it offered. But I do love the colour story of this, as I say, with that grungy kind of spooky vibe that I love. I'm just going to use the other side of that same brush. Just start moving across into my inner part of my crease area now, and I'll move the brush on its side so that I can get in a bit more. I almost bought the Roxa palette this week, the Natasha Denona. I do own some Natasha Denona because I've got some in one of these like beauty bags that you can buy, not much, and I thought the colour story looked lovely. And then I saw my friend Kerry using it and I was like, she's talented, like she's really good, and she was struggling with it. I was like, no, don't think I need that. And it wasn't very purple either. Like, this is purple, isn't it? This is cool tone purple. Whereas I think the Natasha Denona one's too pink for my preference. Like, I like pink, but if you're selling the palette as being purple, it needs to be more purple. More cool tone bluish purple. Which this couple of colours I've used so far definitely are. Just pressing this down because, as I say, I want to make sure it's as pigmented as possible. I'll just wipe that same brush off and I'm just going to blend around the edges of that lighter shade, and then I might intensify in the outer corner with the black. I can't help it if there's a black in a palette. I just have to. Just trying to go for a bit more of a gradient between the deeper purple and this lighter one just here as well. Just going to go in with the black shade here, Meg. I'm going to pack that just in this very outer corner of my lid here, just to give us a bit more depth. That's an easy black to work with. Not getting any fallout at all. I have just pressed the brush into the pan though, and then just straight onto the eye. I've not even tapped the brush off, but I've kind of pressed it into the bristles of the brush. Back in with the original purple, just to make sure we don't lose that purple, and to blend between the lighter purple and the deeper purple up here. I love that deeper purple, that 8-ball shade in particular. I think that's really pretty. Now I'm going to take NYX Glitter Primer and just carve out this area here, kind of half cut crease styly. I'm going to keep my eyes relaxed so that I can make sure that I've gone above my natural crease line so that you can see the shimmer right up my eyeball, because sometimes I go a little bit too low and then you can't see it. Now I want to take that Hermit shade, the sort of greyish shimmer shade here, and the Psychic shade as my two lid shades. I'm going to start with that one in the outer corner. So that's going to be super beautiful, I think. Oh, it's more of a black shimmer and I love it. I've been looking for a decent black shimmer for the longest time. There's not many, they just don't seem to exist. I don't know why nobody makes them, because I think they're stunning. This looks grey in the pan, but it's black on the eyes. It's the sparkles that are grey. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love that. Going slightly on an angle. I always think that's the most flattering. And I'm going slightly over that black matte. That just all over the lid as a smoky eye with anything in the crease really, but probably red in the crease would look absolutely amazing. And we're going in with Psychic, the purple, just laying that slightly over that Hermit shade, and I'm taking that all the way in, all the way over my lid. Shimmers are way better than the shimmers in the Surge palette. I know everyone's been saying that the brand's come a long way with their shimmers. I've not tried any of their newer shimmers, so really impressed. They're not squishy either, which is great. Okay, for the lower lash line I want to do green. I'm going to go in with a Cupid's Arrow Stylo in my waterline and smudged out a little bit on my lower lash line as a base. This one's Khaki, number 12. I wish they did a more forest green of this though. Just going to smudge that out with a smudge brush. It will definitely give us more opacity though on the lower lash line, which is what I want for this look. And I'm going to go in with the shade T3, this one here, and an E42 from Sigma. This is from Betty Jean's collection. I'm loving these brushes. It's everything I want in a eyeshadow brush set. If you're thinking of getting some Sigma brushes and you want everything you need to create colourful eye makeup looks, this is the set. I don't even think I'm going to need the other shades. I want to keep this green and smoky. I don't want to meet that green up with the purple in the outer corner. That's why I came down a little bit with that purple. It's got an E40 now, no additional product, just to further just blend around the edges, make this as seamless as we can. For the brow bone and inner corners I want to use this shade. It will look white to you on camera I think, but it's an iridescent shade, and the shade is called number 7. Just giving it a bit of a ethereal glow in the inner corner. Probably should have used that as my highlight today, that would have looked really pretty. But I used this one from Colourpop, the Find the Book one from their Hocus Pocus 2 collection. I love this, there's that green iridescence to it. I'm just going to pop a bit of that on the brow bone here. Just in the tippy top of my brow. Oh, I love it. I love those iridescent shades. Okay, that's the look to this point. Just going to hop off camera for mascara and a lip, and I'll be back with you to show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look and I'm absolutely in love with this look. I think it's so beautiful and dark and vampy and witchy. It's so my vibe, and I knew I would love this palette, but oh, it's just performed so well. Believe the hype on Blend Bunny. I know a lot of influencers are talking about them and I'm always suspicious when that's the case. But you guys know I buy all my makeup myself. I've got no special affiliation to any brand at all, but Blend Bunny is one of the absolute best formulas out there for the price or any price. They're just fantastic. I mean, you're getting so many shades for your money here. The palette's incredible and just how it blended. But I just love this dark, witchy, vampy vibe that I've managed to get from it. And there's so many other looks you could do with it. But to finish it off, I've gone with my signature big black wing, which hasn't made an appearance for a while. But I've gone really large and in charge with these wings today. No, wings aren't fashionable anymore, but I just love them. And I've done that with my Illamasqua gel liner in black. I've had that liner, I've worked out for 5 years now. I bought it very close to when I started my channel and it's still going strong, and yeah, it's still as good as the day I bought it. So highly recommend that. It's very fluid, easy to move as you're doing your liner, which makes it a lot easier. It doesn't drag on my ancient skin. So yeah, it's a very good product for liner. But to finish off the look, I've used the Melt Lip Perfectionist Lip Pencil in Firmia. This is one of my favourites. It's very dark and vampy anyway and helps to keep the lipstick in the lines. And then I've got a new lipstick. I was so excited. They had a makeup stall at work and they were selling these, which are the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paints. And if you've been here a while, you know how much I love these. And they're normally £28 I think on Boots. They're still sold on Boots. But they were having them for £5 on this stall. So I bought the black, the brown and this purple. This one's called Undefeated and it's just the perfect cool toned purple shade. I think a lot of purples are too pinky toned. This is definitely cool toned and vampy. Absolutely love it. And so as I say, no regrets at all for my purchase. It's a hella big palette, and I know this is intimidating for a lot of you when you see a palette that's as big as this, but I think the way that Blend Bunny lays out the layout in columns and rows, that you know you can either go either way pretty much with this, and create a look. You've got 2 rows of shimmers with some lighter ones and some deeper ones, and the shimmer formula isn't that squishy kind of putty formula that I hate. It's quite a dryish formula, but it'll work great over glitter glue, and it's very sparkly. And I love that you've got a shimmery black. Oh my god, I just love that shade. It was worth the price of the palette on its own for that for me. But I love this bottom part of the palette the most, that sort of earthy but grungy, but with some purple. And as I say, you could do some neutrals with it. You've got the greens and blues as well, but it's all about this bottom part for me. And I love a palette that's got blacks and browns and goes light to dark. This is a good travel palette for me because, as I say, these are the sort of tones I like. I like deep and dark and vampy makeup, and there's so many looks that you could achieve with it. I'm sad I can't do more. I could, but I wouldn't be getting to film with anything else, and I'm going to try and film again at least twice today to try and get some content up before Halloween. So if I was to do that all with this palette, that's all I'd get done. So I do apologise I can't do any more than one look with it, but oh, I adore it. Congratulations to Robert Welsh. I don't follow Robert, or hadn't done before this. I will be doing so now. I just don't follow bigger YouTubers generally because I don't have enough time to follow everybody, and I try to stick to more the indie community that I love. But he is hella talented, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful collection. There were lip gloss balms and eyelashes in the collection as well. I didn't pick up either of those. You guys know I don't really like lip gloss on myself. It tends to travel in my lines, and I can't apply lashes. I'm rubbish at it, so I didn't get those. But yeah, absolutely recommend the palette. I think it's fabulous. Okay, so that's all I've got for you today. I'm going to go off, have a coffee, take this makeup off and film something else now with another exciting collection. So you'll have lots of content coming from me in the next week. So I hope to see you again. If you're not subscribed, please consider clicking the subscribe button and becoming part of the Vinyl Beauty family over here. As I said, I buy all my own makeup, not affiliated to anybody. I'm just a makeup enthusiast, and I'll always be honest because I've nothing to lose. As I say, if I've bought it and I don't like it, I'll tell you. But I'll always enthuse about the things that I do like so that you can see why I like them and why they work for me. And as I say, this blends so easily and it's just beautiful. So yeah, that's all I've got for you. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.